Hey guys, King of the North here, back with some more Sekiro. In the last episode, we defeated the final boss. It was a good fight. I got a little sloppy in the last phase with going through items, but we did prevail. This episode we'll be going through all three endings. Uh, I did get all the items required for all three endings, so all three of them will be shown here. I will be starting off the first one with the most basic form of completion, which is the Severance, and I will let all these play through, and I will not be talking during any of them. The next time you hear from me will be on the credits of the third ending, which I will give my opinion of story and gameplay like I do for all my walkthroughs or Let's Plays. Without further ado, let us begin.
Wolf, where are you?
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears.
My sworn shinobi. Now. Sever these ties of immortality.
I think it is best that you have this. No doubt, the day will come. When a shinobi arrives, seeking strength.
Wolf, where are you?
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. I hereby condemn the last immortal. May you live on and embrace what it means to be human.
So you're leaving?
Yes. I too will live for every moment. And then I will pass on. Just as my shinobi did for me. Lady Emma, I owe much to you as well. Wolf, where are you?
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. We must leave this place, my lord.
Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart. Everyone, it is time. I must depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate will be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
I do.
You have my thanks, Shinobi of the Dragon. Know that Kuro shares my joy. Let us depart to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
Okay, so final thoughts. The Severance ending is pretty brutal, obviously. Stab Kuro in the chest. The Purification is kind of dull, but I guess it makes sense where Kuro goes on and lives the rest of his life doing different things. And Homecoming is a little bit more to it. I enjoyed that ending, going to travel. I think that hints at a sequel potential. My overall thoughts of the game. I think it has a good story. It's more informative on everything that's going on, because you actually have dialogue and stuff like that, unlike like Dark Souls, I guess. Dark Souls is kind of dry in terms of dialogue, because your character doesn't talk. But overall, the story is good. I like the environments. You get to go through a few different places. It's pretty good. Gameplay-wise, I have a better opinion of it than my first playthrough, and I think that's still, in a sense, bad design. I played through this game once, and I had a miserable time. I looked up a guide for different things, for like more prayer beads and all that stuff. I had a better time, but I still think it's, in a sense, bad design, with the player having to figure out so many different things on their own. Like, the two endings that we just got, unless you look that stuff up or somebody tells you how to do it, I think it's way too convoluted for you to figure out what the hell you're supposed to be doing to unlock those endings on your own. I feel like that shouldn't really be a requirement, but it is what it is. Gameplay, I was a lot better this time around in terms of mechanics. The game kind of seems easy with the flex after you get timing down. It's something it's much easier and more manageable. But I think the game is kind of bad in the sense that it doesn't know how to register sometimes. Like, there's multiple times I called out through the entire walkthrough. I was trying to do a Makiri counter, and it didn't process. And it's frustrating, because you could be in it, you could have the tides in your favor, and then a Makiri counter doesn't go through, and you're either speared, putting you in a terrible position, or you just kind of dodge past the person, and rather having like an advantage, you just kind of even out, or they just lose, a little bit of their posture you have built up. But there's different things like that I think are kind of rough at times. I think they could have done a better job with that. But overall, a better opinion of it this time around. But I still think that it's just a little too complex for what I guess should be functioning. I guess, I don't know. I said, like, I feel like the game doesn't register sometimes with your inputs. Or at times, like, you're like slightly behind, where if you double tapped your guard and then like did a swing, like usually it almost like it queues up your attacks and then still like processes those or whatever. I don't know. It just seems sometimes it seems to lag a little bit, and other times some things don't seem to be registering. But overall, it's an alright game. And I think the Dark Souls games are better, and I'm playing through Bloodborne now. I think Bloodborne's a lot better, just because this is compared to the Souls and Bloodborne games. I do think those are better, and for the little bit that I have played of Demon Souls, I think I like the idea of having more simplicity and accomplishing bigger tasks is a little bit more rewarding and exciting. Like in Dark Souls, you have your swords and your shields and your armor, and you kind of create a build for yourself. In Dark Souls 3, you have your weapon arts, which is kind of like just extra for you. And in Bloodborne, it's heavily on parries. To me, it's more rewarding to learn that way of playing and taking on bosses, whereas this, it's you go into a fight blind and you're going to do a fight probably like 10 to 15 times, and it just comes down to you learning how to time up the flex for most of the fights. And when you do something 10 to 15 times, it's muscle memory at that point, and it's not really, to me, it's not as rewarding, I guess. It's challenging, obviously, like I said, but it just comes to muscle memory at the end, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad to have this on the channel, and that I was able to go through it again and not get completely irritated like I was the first time. But I hope everyone enjoyed this. Please feel free to subscribe and like. And if there's anything that you would like to see on the channel, or you'd like to see me play through, or give a guide on, or a walkthrough, please let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to get to that. I have a couple ideas for projects coming up, and yeah, I'll be more than happy to add to that. So, from the King of the North, Northern Gaming, I thank you all, and I will see you in different playthroughs, walkthroughs, guides, whatever. Thank you for being you. Peace.